And now we get into the word care, we get into the letters, and that C is to compete. God gave us all these great abilities to do things. We got to go out and compete and do our absolute best within that framework. And we got to compete to be our best. So if I'm competing to do my absolute best today, my absolute best tomorrow is a little bit better. Right. And if I can, you hear a lot of people talk about that 1% better. If I can just get a little bit better every single day, now if I do go against somebody else, I'm in a better position to succeed anyway. And the message to our young people is do that consistently. So compete every single day for a long period of time, and you're going to put yourself in a great position to be successful. And I've been thinking about that a lot lately, that competing, that persistence of that over time, how important that is. And then to do that with character, to teach our young people and to everybody, hey, do your absolute best, but also do it without cheating, do it without taking shortcuts. AI is a great thing, but you got to use that the correct way. And you can't use that when you're not supposed to use it, so that's an example we give to students, obviously, but, compete, do your absolute best every single day and do it the right way, do it with character. So that's the C. The A is your attitude, and that you go to that poem, it talks about attitude is 90% your choice. And it's so beautiful. We have the choice every single day. I like to use the example of, the shoe. The dog can pee on your shoe, and you still have the choice, though. You don't have to be pissed off about being pissed on. Even that's your choice. You could go about your day and your shoe's a little wet. You can make jokes about it with your friends. You can talk to your friends about these cool new logos on your shoe and how awesome it is, and everybody needs to have it. And so it's still your choice. If there's bad circumstances or things are not going right, you can still choose how you live through that. And I think that's very powerful. And so the attitude of gratitude really helps that. When you're thankful about today, you're thankful for the things that you do have. Again, so many times the world tries to beat you down. They try to tell you all the things that are wrong or that you don't have or that you can't be successful. And when you have an attitude of gratitude, it says, I'm thankful. I appreciate the good things that I have. I guarantee somebody's life is probably a lot harder than yours, a lot worse off. So think about the things that you have been given. And then also through that, like we talked earlier, you have been gifted with great abilities. You really need to set high goals for yourself and work your butt off to go achieve them. Because you can do great things. Every single person can go do great things. You find your passion, you find what you're great at, and then set high goals. So that's an attitude of excellence. So that's the C and the A. We get into the R, and I think it's very important to respect others. I think if we always wait for somebody else to respect us, you could be waiting a while. And so what shows me your care for yourself is how you respect, how you treat other people. And so I think it's first important to respect others and be intentional about that. And then be responsible, accept responsibility. Don't transfer blame when things aren't going well. And so, that's the R, is to respect others first and to make sure you're being responsible for your actions. And then the E, don't just be here every day, but be here every day and have that energy about you. So engage with enthusiasm every single day. Don't let a day go past that you're not truly living and showing God that you're grateful for it. So I think it's just all of those things together